To make it in business, you don't necessarily have to have the skills in that particular space or a professional for that matter. But what you need to have are the principles that can help you succeed and make it in business. And business principles tend to cut across. How this happens is the focus of our next segment. One of the key challenges that constrain the growth of entrepreneurship in Uganda is lack of versatility in planning. For instance, potential entrepreneurs always get stuck with ideas because the scope of their creativity in running enterprises is ever limited within the realm of their professions.
The game of entrepreneurship will never change. You've got to fulfill the two needs of the private sector. Number one, sell a solution that meets the expectations of the buyer. That's just a given. But number two, as you go in to sell that solution, be ready for the competition. Nobody will be given a dedicated space to sell your products and receive the benefit of your clients. It's a competitive world. That's the first message for anybody who signs up to this game. But number two, the requirements for anybody to remain steadfast in entrepreneurship are very basic. Be independent, receive any support you can get, but believe in yourself. Number two, self-belief. Number three, be ready to persist, because where there's a battle, where there's competition, you're going to get ups and downs, some of them unhealthy. Be ready for that fight. But number four, and that's the center of the entire picture, be ready to keep learning. The day you do well, learn. What is it that made your customers to say thank you? The day you falter, learn. What is it that you missed out that you should be able to quickly go and fix? And finally, be courageous. So that's message number two.
Have you ever wondered how and why some engineering companies, for example, are succeeding even when they are not established by engineers? Or think about a well-established university whose owner is not even a bachelor's degree graduate. Well, running a successful enterprise may not necessarily require you to be a professional in that line of business. All one needs is to follow the general principles that relate to managing enterprises, as the expert explains.
This is a game that opens everybody to take in a direction in your life. Entrepreneurship does not say if you are not a teacher, you cannot start a school. You can start a school, but you are not a teacher. You can start a university when you are not a professor. You can start a clinic when you are not a doctor. This is the power of entrepreneurship. To be able to assemble resources, pursue a vision, deliver solutions, and align your aspirations to the requirements of the customers and the private sector. So those are three things that anybody who wants to know the power of entrepreneurship must appreciate non-stop.
So, exploring the world of entrepreneurship without being hindered by borders will transform you into an investor Uganda needs to positively develop her economy.